Okay, so we are showing you YouTube Bad on the 2112 Digitech, and this is an old unit, and it's from 1997. It still runs till this day. I run it at least maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes every day, and I've made a couple modifications to it over the years. You know, added some extra inputs and extra outputs in the back, that kind of thing. It doesn't have USB because it's from 1997. Didn't have it at the time. And what I'm going to do next in a couple of weeks is I'm going to buy a 4x4 USB interface and actually take it out of the shell and install it into the system here. So that way I can route some of the signals in there into that so they can go to computer and record. What we're showing today is YouTube Bad, a patch that took me a while to make because you're always told to run everything like you make it sound nice, make it stereo, blah blah blah. Well, not really. Mono for me, it still has a it's on its thing. So to make the song, you need, if you have this unit, you have to have it set to mono, no stereo. Set it to mono because you want the delays to kind of blend in on top of each other. Here's how I did this sound. Now my niece was nice enough to, give me her guitar to to fix. Her mom, I think her mom bought this guitar. It's a Hannah Montana guitar, and it was a Walmart of all places. Now you think this is probably a POS guitar. No, piece of crap. Well, buyer beware. I actually took this guitar apart and it's built very well, especially down here. The internals, the wiring is pretty good. Very, very solid guitar. The only thing that was weak was the port, the input. I had to fix that, and made it stronger. The other thing is the tuners. I mean, they're pretty much a joke. But other than that, I mean, and the strings. These are original strings that come with it. By the way, these are not. I didn't put strings on this. And that's the problem with this guitar is the tuners. The tuners are a joke because when you start bending the strings, they go out of tune. However, if you don't bend a lot, this guitar sounds great. I have 5 guitars, and I have to say I'm kind of impressed. I always figured, why? It's a light guitar. It's good for kids. It's small form guitar, so great for practice. I have a KG Ibanez series there, okay. And this is one I'm going to show you Bad on. Now, and then I'll put the other one on. Okay, now let's see here. Turn the volume up. Now, this is more, I would think that this guitar is a Telecaster because it's set up like that. Okay, so now let's talk about Bad. Bad has 2 delays. One is a long delay, and the other is a delay with chorus, which is called a mod delay. Now, the biggest problem with trying to replicate that specific repeats of the song delay is you really have to pay attention to which one you hear it to. The 2 ones I recommend are Live Aid, okay, and the Paris concert. Those are the 2 biggest videos that I found that had a very clean track, so you can hear the repeats. So what I did is I took that sound off a YouTube video, put it to Reaper, slowed it down, and then heard the repeats. Because at the beginning, Edge does a sound check on the repeats. He does this in Live Aid, and he does this in the Paris show, kind of like this. On Live Aid, he does this. And then on Paris it goes. He does that also for Streets. So if you get a video where he does a sound check before the music starts, then you have a good chance of trying to figure out how the song works. And here's the sound without the delays. So everything is off. So that's the pattern for the song, okay? And it has to be that pattern because There is no other pattern for it. That's the key. When you're listening to the song being played, you don't know what the pattern is because the delays are in there. Okay, so here's the pattern again. Now, you notice there's a pause there, and it's for a reason. That pause is what makes and breaks a song, and here's the pause. Okay, here's the first section. So as soon as you hit the high note, you have to come back immediately, right to the top. Okay, so the delays bounce back and forward right away. You can't just do this and then wait for that repeat. The repeat will come by itself. Just go to the top immediately. And then here's the second part. And that part is the secret. Let's do the second part again. Because there's no up notes anymore. So let's see. Let's do it again. So here at the end, you have to wait for the delay to get to you. If you don't, as soon as you go to the other one, you're going to screw up the song. And I'm going to turn on delays and I'll show you. I'll turn on one delay. I'll do one at a time. Okay? I'm going to turn on, and I'm just going to use the long delay. Alright, so here's the long delay. The same pattern. Sounds alright, but it sounds bad, obviously. Bad, get it? So here's it again. Okay, so, okay, yeah, I get the picture, but that's not it. That's not even close. Now, it's the right movement, but there's no that back and forth movement. It's watch, here again. It's a fine song, it's fine, you can almost get away with it, but there's something missing. Okay, now let's go back to the short delay. Okay, now let's hear it. Now, the problem with playing this one by itself is you want to follow the delay. You don't want to do the pattern. You want to follow the delay yourself. You can't do that. You follow the pattern and forget about the delay. The same pattern from the first one and the second one is the same. Now, if I wait for the delay, that short delay won't give me that long delay, so it won't work. So do the same pattern. Let's do this again. So basically, the pattern that you get here and the sound that you get should be almost a double effect. It should be almost like it's being doubled, and it almost sounds like it's doubled up. But let's do it again. Okay, now let's put on both of them. Let's see what it sounds like with both.